As per usual with an AEW show, there's a lot of matches to talk about, so shall we just dive straight into these predictions? First match we will talk about is Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no-holds-barred match. Now, I think this stipulation favours Jon Moxley, but I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going Kyle O'Reilly. Next up, we have a four-way women's tag team match, and the winner chooses the stipulation for their next match in the women's tag team tournament, as we have the Babes of Wrath, Sisters of Sin, Timeless Love Bombs, and Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. This is a tough one to call. I know a lot of people are going with Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa, but I'm again going to go with my heart, and I think this would benefit the most Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. So I'm going to go with those. I'm not confident, though. Next up, in a no DQ match for the AEW TNT Championship, we have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher. And Mark joins the family for a little bit. That will make the most interesting TV. So I'm going with that. Next up, the Casino Gauntlet for the AEW National Championship. Now, everyone thinks this is going to be Bobby Lashley, and I understand where they're coming from, but I'm going to go on a punt, and I don't know why I've had this in my head for such a long time since I did my video. Tony Khan is such a big fan of Jay White. I don't know if Jay White's ready, but I think Jay White is going to win this belt. I don't know why. I'm feeling it. Next up, in a big money trios match, we have Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. Now, I'm going to go with Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express picking up the win here. They'll get beaten down by the Don Callis family. Young Bucks come down to make the save, and we get the Elite again. Next, we have Bro Dido defending the tag team titles against FTR. I'm going to go with FTR because I think this is going to lead to Cope and Christian again for the tag belts, and Cope and Christian will have the belts at some point in the next year. And they're probably going to win them for FTR. So, as much as I love Bro Dido, I think FTR are going to be 3-time champions. Next, we have Hangman Page versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage match. Probably the easiest match to call is going to be Hangman Page. He ain't losing. I think this match is going to be terrific, though. Could be match of the night. But yeah, Hangman ain't losing. And finally, we have Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. Now, I think the most interesting thing here is Chris Statlander wins. Mercedes Moné just can't win the big one. I think that is the most interesting story to tell, and Chris Statlander retains her title against Mercedes Moné, leading to the eventual spiral where Mercedes Moné loses all the belts and maybe comes back and finally wins the women's title. But yeah, Chris Statlander, I'm pretty confident is going to win. I'll be shocked if Mercedes takes the belt. But those are my predictions. I've not done the pre-show because the pre-show is really goddamn long. There's some good matches on there. The trios match, is that on there? Yeah, El Sky versus the Don Callis family. That match is going to be class. Let me know your predictions down in the comments below, and I'll try to apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support. Have a nice day.